Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, a couple of first-place teams, two of the best in the sport squaring off here tonight.
Well, coming into the season, based on the moves that they made in the offseason, this is the expectation. So they are realizing their potential. But going head-to-head, this might be a preview of what we see late in October.
Just about set, and on the mound in this one, Tobias Myers. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Kyle Schwarber at the plate now. That's ball one.
First pitch, 640.
And that one is inside.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Popped up. Monasterio under it. Makes the grab. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Edmundo Sosa.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base paths to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
One down, base is empty. Right side, Monasterio fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third. The first
Here's Harper now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Two outs, base is empty. Myers, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. That misses, and a count even 1-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on.
Now a dive at short, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
For Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. He's going to finish the season with a new career best for runs scored, Singy. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. The wind and the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Blake Perkins stands in here, takes ball one low. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber in pursuit. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rhys Hoskins.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Here's a 1-1. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto collects, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but...
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves one. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Kicks and fires. That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Goes down looking. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that's outside.
1-0.
The pitch. He was late there. Strike one. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That one hit to right. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
That misses, and that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. The other way, he's got it, and that is out number 3. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Wouldn't chase that time.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Two now. And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out looking. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Ground ball right side. Stop. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Myers back to work. And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Off the mark there, and that is ball one. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. It's through for a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 strike.
Marsh leads off first with 1 away. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Ripped on a line. Perkins makes the grab. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Trey Turner now grounded out his first time. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Christian Arroyo. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Andrew Monasterio, the next to hit, takes outside. That one the other way. Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fraley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to stop for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started, and now here is Harper. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Monasterio in position. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Edmundo Sosa.
Sosa measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was born in Panama. Headed towards the corner. Dives. What a play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Blake Perkins. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hoskins takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. And that drops in for a strike. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got a good eye there. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2 outs. Got him. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. Still no score. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fires over to Hoskins, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Stop. Stands at first with 1 out. Slice to right, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits with a pitch away. That's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, out towards right center. He's under it. drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Run scores easily, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Big swing and a miss. Runner at third, 2 away. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
This one high in the air to left center. Mitchell under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the 5th. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Nola back to work. In the air, right field. Castellanos under it. Hauls it in for the out. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Brewers trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Christian Arroyo, and he's already singled in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Monasterio in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's down and away.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground. Stop. Whips it to first. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. And it remains 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Trey Turner. Bounced out to short. Tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Bryce Harper.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one lifted to left. Fraley snags it on the run.
Now back, designated hitter. Edmundo
2 outs, base is empty.
Sosa.
Here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. High fly ball, right field. Perkins makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Sal Fraley. And a pitch. Strike 1.
Now try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to short. In there safely. Cindy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Bruggen. It feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Bruggen. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way. Now at the plate, Blake Perkins.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up.
Runner on the go. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And now 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Just missed. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Pitch in the dirt. 3-1 now.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Left-hand hitter waits. Right through there for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Right through there for a strike. Outside low. And that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Righty delivers. That's to third. And it kicks off the bag. And that's a fair ball. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double.
Willie Adames stands in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And they get Adames for the out. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. That one's in there. Strike one. Hoskins stands at second with 2 gone. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Man at second. Just off the inside edge. Gary Sanchez in the on deck circle. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Phillies 1. Top of inning number 7, and now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Hudson getting ready to go. McGill, the right-hander, also getting loose. And fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. And 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tobias Myers done for the night. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Colby Milner.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. To first, might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, too late on the throw. Runners at the corners.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground to third. Slings to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Gary Sanchez now. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 50.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Kerkering, 23 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2022. That's in there. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first and ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Arroyo up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And that's through there for a strike. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 2-1. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And here it comes. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams appears to be getting loose. Swings through that.
And I really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Not even close there. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now it's
Ryan Hudson gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the leadoff. Now on the bump, Jose Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a strike. fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Outside low. Ball one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yelich at the dish. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Adames stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Garrett Mitchell to bat next. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing it. This ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Brewers leave them loaded, but they still lead it 2-1. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Williams.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park. This year, the numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. And the pitch.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Misses off the plate. And now it's 3-2. Edmundo Sosa waits on deck. Payoff pitch. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Sosa at the plate and takes high there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Just a weak fly ball this time. Coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 3. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that gets under and pops it up. Adames moving under this one. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Getting what's finally mine. Yeah, sign with me because we finally signed. I the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir apparent to whoever. They never could outfit us. Try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. You see us? Come on, we make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubted. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes, and outfit. Let me hear it. We make them want to say it again.